something the first time and it's not right. And you gotta do it again.
Oh, so it's my fault.
Since I've been forced to do 2 makeup videos now, one involving, all I had to do was voiceover. So to be fair, that one wasn't that difficult. But since we did the 2 makeup videos, I decided to bring Lauren into my world, which is guns. So I'm gonna take this apart, I'm gonna clean it, and she is going to voice over and follow along and see if she can name some of the parts and some of the stuff that I used to clean it with. I think she's only seen my AR like twice. She never really wants to mess with it that much. So hopefully she can get a lot right. I think she knows some of the stuff, but I'm not entirely sure if she knows all of it. So we're gonna see. I have faith. But usually I'm pretty funny in these videos, but I guess with guns, I'm a little more serious. There's a lot going on in the world right now with guns, and I feel like you need to have a certain level of seriousness or professionalism when you're dealing with guns. So this is something that I take really seriously. I take a lot of pride in my guns, but this is my AR. It's a zombie gun. It's all parted out. The lower is Palmetto State, the barrel is Wyndham Weaponry, the upper was Aero Precision. There's a lot of mag pull on it, obviously. It's just a starting point for a rifle, basically. But the first thing that I wanted to do on the video is just clear it and make it safe so that everybody can rest easy and know that it's safe. So first things, bring the charging handle back, look down, make sure that there's no rounds in it. If there is anything in there, hopefully the extractor grabbed it and pulled it out. I'm just gonna let it forward, and obviously it's on safe. It's been on safe the whole time. We can go ahead and get into it now. So here we go.
All right, here we go. Let's clean this gun. So what do we do first? What? You're just gonna break your gun apart in front of all these beautiful people? That seems very wrong. All right, and what? A slinky?
Everyone loves a slinky. You gotta get a slinky, slinky, slinky. Go, slinky, go!
Oh my gosh, I did not know that's where slinkies came from. All this time I thought you just went down to the store, like a Toys R Us or something, and you picked one up, but no, slinkies come from guns. Who knew? All right, so let's take this part out. That's a bobby pin, definitely a bobby pin, and that is a nail. I hang all the pictures in my house with that. And that looks like a whistle, definitely a whistle. Could probably blow that and it would make a very loud sound. All right, so we are cleaning. This is what I do a lot of in our house, you know, dusting, cleaning, making sure everything is nice and tidy in case we ever have any house guests. So we're just gonna wipe all this stuff down. I wipe down, you know, baby butts. That's what I do for a living, is a stay-at-home mom, so changing diapers and such. And okay, Q-tips. Yep, very nice. We're just gonna stick that in there and wiggle it more around, see how much earwax comes out. Not so sure that anything is coming off. I mean, I see a little bit, not a whole lot. Make sure you clean your whistle though, so it can, you know, make really loud sounds in case of emergency. You keep that close by. All right, and that looks like something that you put on the end of a hoodie. So we're gonna pull this. Looks like you're having some difficulties, babe. Maybe we should work on our arms a little bit. I don't know, just kidding, you're perfect, I love you. Except for your hands are dirty, so that's disgusting. Okay, we are twisting, corkscrew, maybe some wine. Yeah, okay, I like wine. Oh, look at the baby. Yeah, I made that for everyone that needs to know. I made that, she's perfect. Okay, and back to guns. So what are we doing next here? What do we got going on? We are starting a fire. Yep, definitely starting a fire. That's what that looks like, is a fire starter. Or maybe not. Nope, we are definitely not starting a fire. Maybe it caught on fire and he's trying to smother it, put it out. You know, that's what you do when things are on fire, you put them out. Especially guns. All right, so scrubbing inside here, the gun. I think it needed a good teeth cleaning. I could, you know, send it a recommendation for a dentist. All right, babe, you're just all up in the way here and making all these people not be able to see. That seems a little rude. And get some earwax out of the inside of this thing too, just in case, there was any cloggage. And this is what we use to roast marshmallows. Definitely roasting marshmallows. We're gonna make some s'mores. You stick it in there and that's what catches it on fire and toasts the marshmallow. Makes it all nice and toasty in there, and then you take it out and put it in between some graham crackers and chocolate, and you squished it. You squished the marshmallow. So you're gonna try again. Oh, you're mad at me. You're mad at me, definitely. That's what that face was. Ooh. What are we excited about? I want to be excited too. Oh, maybe we're disgusted? I'm not really sure. You have a range of emotions here. Range of emotions. I didn't know painting came along with gun cleaning. That's what that looked like you were doing. And more marshmallows, just in case you were still hungry, because you can never have just one, I find. Oh, look at the baby, those beautiful blue eyes. And back to the gun. We are cleaning, scrubbing the toothbrush. Ugh, disgusting. Ugh, what? Disgusting. All right, what are we doing next here? We're gonna get some coconut oil on there, or maybe it's suntan oil. Not really sure. I'm just gonna rub that in, and we're cleaning the toothbrush because when you put it in your mouth, you don't want any charcoal on there, and that's where charcoal comes from for the charcoal toothpaste. Kind of disgusting, yeah, I know, but that's where it comes from, and your teeth are whiter because of it. Take my word for it. Ew, what is that face for? It's not a good face, babe, not a good face. All right, so we are lifting that up, and we're gonna get all up in the crevices there. I don't really like that word, but it happens. Pressing buttons. I'm not really sure that did anything whatsoever, but you're pressing them anyways. And you are getting everything together now. I feel like you're trying to balance things and clean them, make sure that they will slide together pretty well. I'm clearly a gun expert. That is the top of a castle. Yep, that's where the bad guys stand. Not the bad guys. That's where the good guys stand to get the bad guys with their bow and arrows. And we're putting it back together, and another balancing act. Now we're scrubbing what looks like the end of a hoodie string. Definitely what that is. Yep, you're trying to put that on there so you can re-thread the hoodie string through there. 100% sure. We're just gonna put it all back together, and you're taking forever, and you said my makeup took forever, and I don't really think so, I think that this is taking forever, but it's okay, because I love you. And that goes in the middle there, definitely. And the bobby pin holds it in place, because bobby pins can hold anything in place. And you're rubbing this down pretty well. I wish you would rub my back like that. I could use a back rub every now and again. Thanks, babe, for that. Alrighty, we are scrubbing with the Q-tip again. Oh, and now it looks like we're gonna get some assembly. Still can't believe that you broke your gun in half in front of all these beautiful people. That just seems very wrong. You know more about guns than I do, and yet you broke it in half, and that just doesn't seem right. Doesn't seem right at all. All right, so we're gonna put that back in. Whoa, why are you just slamming stuff? That's just mean. What did the gun ever do to you? It didn't do anything to you. All right, and I changed my mind. That doesn't really look like a slinky. It looks like the connector from the trampoline, the little spring on the trampoline. I used to fall on those as a kid, and all my cousins would laugh at me. It didn't feel very good. Didn't feel very good at all, but that's what you do when you're a kid. You make mistakes. All right, and now we're cleaning this, and more coconut oil just so it slides in there pretty well. All right, clean it up here. Kind of looks like a flashlight. And I believe what happens next is you shove it down in there. Not sure how it stays at all. I really have no idea how that stays there. And we're gonna put it back together. What? I didn't even know that was possible. And here we go. We're closing it. Whoop! Look at that gun flip. That is awesome. Look at that gun. It's beautiful, babe. You did a really great job. I don't think there suddenly is a bullet in there, but yeah.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Wasn't really a huge takedown or anything. I didn't, fully strip the trigger assembly and all that stuff. But who knows? I mean, I didn't even realize how dirty the buffer spring was. So needed to be done, I guess. I have no idea what Lauren's voiceover sounds like yet, but I'm sure that it's going to be some gold as usual. If you guys want to see more stuff like this or more of Lauren's makeup stuff,
Duh.
maybe.
Obviously.
But if you do, just like button and subscribe button down there. We are going to try to put out a whole lot of more stuff. I don't know what it'll be. We've got like a lot of ideas, so probably more stuff like this. More family stuff that we want to do. That's about it. So if you guys want to go, you are kind of in my house.